Hello and welcome to the Daily Meal for Tuesday, the 2nd of May 2023. Today's meal news, as expected, it has been announced today that the Millwall vs Blackburn game has been selected for Sky Sports coverage, guaranteed now on its two of the five playoff contenders going head to head, so almost certainly is going to be on television. So this is from londonnewsonline.co.uk. Millwall's clash Blackburn Rovers next Monday has been selected for live TV coverage on Sky Sports, with both sides looking to claim the final playoff spot. The Lions, who currently occupy 6th in the table, are 2 points clear of 9th place Blackburn heading into the final game of the season. 7th place Sunderland head to Preston on the final day of the season. 8th place West Bromwich Albion have to travel to Swansea. Sunderland, West Brom and Blackburn are all on 66 points, with the Lions on 68. Forward Tom Bradshaw has had 2 hat-tricks in front of Sky cameras this season, scoring 3 in a 3-0 win against Watford in October and walking away with the match point of 3-2 win over Sheffield United in February. The Den is sold out for this fixture. And it ends there, so yeah, there you go. Now moving on to this from subnews.co.uk. Bit early. It's only Tuesday, but there's still time. There is still time for the players to get injured. But currently, as it stands, Mill face no new injury doubts ahead of Blackburn showdown. The Lions have a fully fit squad aside from their 3 long-term absentees. Mill will have no new injury concerns heading into their clash against Blackburn Rovers on the final day of the season. But manager Gary Rowett had admitted that a length break from action is not ideal. The Lions played before everyone else over the weekend, kicking off in the 8 PM slot on Friday night. Blackburn, on the other hand, drew 1-1 with Luton Town yesterday afternoon, meaning that they have a regular 7-day period before their trip to the Den on May the 8th. The positive is that George Honeyman, Murray Wallace and Charlie Crossall are the club's only long-term absentees. The rest of the squad ready and available heading into their game is Jean Dal Thomason's side. I think everyone has come through the Blackburn game fine, Rowett told Music Day. We probably had a few going into the game with bumps and bruises, but nothing more than you'd usually find at this stage of the season. Because of the time scale for the next game, which isn't ideal because we played on Friday night and we won't play again till next Monday. There's quite a long period in between. The players have had a few days off and will be ready to come back in over the next few days to crack on the game. That's more or less where we are. I think everyone has come through fine from the game, so I don't think there were any new injuries to worry about. So there you go. But like I said, there is still time. Moving on to this. From londonnewsonline.co.uk, South London Press's online website, Millwall boss had been mulling making this tactical switch for an extended period of time. So I guess it wasn't my video, my Blackburn away preview video. Millwall manager Gary Rowett has revealed that he had been toying switching to a 3-4-3 formation for an extended period of time. The Lions went back to a 3-man central defence for Friday's 3-2 win over Blackpool, with Callum Styles and James Shackleton playing in left and right wide roles. Rowett switched to a 4-2-3-1 formation in early October. Millwall had suffered back-to-back championship losses before the victory at Bloomfield Road, which took them back into the top 6. Asked about when he started to contemplate changing shape again, Rowett told the South London Press, "Honestly, about 4 or 5 weeks. It's one that I've been thinking about for a while. Our home form just started to tail off a tiny bit. We just looked a little bit rigid in a few games." So 5 weeks. 5 weeks. So 5 weeks ago, I have no idea. I can't remember who we were playing, but 5 weeks ago, Rowett sees us playing shit, and he goes, "You know what? Maybe I should change formation." And then 4 weeks ago, a week later, after the 5th week, again, we're playing a bit shit. Should I change formation? And then a week later, 3 weeks ago, we're still not really playing well. Should I change the formation? What do you think? Should I? I don't know. And then 2 weeks ago, you get the thing. Like literally 5 weeks. Seriously, my dude? Seriously? What took you so long, man?
It's a tough one because if you look statistically, since we've changed to a 4, then every single objective, shots for and shots against, goals conceded and scored, it's been pointed in a positive direction, but it's just felt a little bit like it was coming off at the end. Because we were playing quite well still, we were creating chances, it's always hard when that point's changed.
Oh, that is a fair point. I mean, the game against Hull, we had like 20 shots. And they didn't have as many as that. So yeah, we were playing well at times. Fair enough. Okay.
Sometimes the team goes through a little dip and you have to come out the other side of it. That's part of the season, isn't it? Every team in the division at some point has had a little wobble, apart from Burnley. This was at the start. I should have done it in the Wigan game, really, but sometimes there is that little bit of whether 5 feels negative. It shouldn't. It's just a different formation. Luton play a 5 all the time. Sheffield United play a 5, and they're going to finish second, third in our league. It's how you play it with what personnel you play with. I just felt after the Wigan game we needed something different. Even if it was just a different focus coming into training the next day. Less the formation and just something different to refocus their minds. They took it on really, really well. Some formations suit certain players a little bit better. That's just the nature of it. It certainly felt like that formation helped Duncan Watmore. He can get a little bit higher up on the pitch and it helped him be a little bit free in his position. For 1 or 2, it certainly worked quite well.
So yeah, there you go. It was brewing for 5 weeks apparently. 5 weeks. Shall I say it? I don't know. Maybe 5 weeks ago, if we would have changed the formation, we probably wouldn't have to be needing to win on the last day of the season to get in the playoffs. Just saying. Now, a lot of people were wondering why Romain Esse was not in the game against Blackpool. Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Big situations need big experience. It's all well and good. I don't know if he travelled with the squad, if he was with them. They sometimes do bring extra players, and it would have been good for him just to be on the bench there or thereabouts, and just to observe how everything is going at these massive games. But yeah, you need some experience in these kind of must-win situations, and I think that's pretty obvious why he wasn't selected in the squad. So this is from southernnews.co.uk. Mill youngsters' absence from Blackpool win explained. Romain Esse was replaced by the returning Tyler Berry for Friday's win at Bloomfield Road. Gary Rowett revealed that Romain Esse was left out of the Millwall squad for Blackpool for tactical reasons, with the manager opting to include Tyler Berry instead. The 17-year-old made his debut against Watford Boxing Day 2022 and has been a regular on the bench ever since. He was not named as a starter or a substitute for the Lions victory at Bloomfield Road. Rowett instead swapped in for Berry, who boasts more championship experience and a different skill set to Esse. He played just 4 minutes of the game but made his return to first team action after almost 4 months out with a hip injury, helping his side to secure massive 3 points on the Lancashire coast.
One of the reasons was because at this stage of the season, experience is vital. The manager told News at Den. People who have been in these situations before will always be crucial. We knew that Blackpool had to win the game. We felt that they were pushing and leaving themselves open late on. I thought that suited the pace of Tyler more than Rom's creativity and ability to break down a deep defence. I felt that we would probably be ahead late in the game and there would be lots of space, and that's why we picked it. If you looked at the bench, there were a lot of attacking players on. You can't just go and have 5v7 subs being attackers because it's just be ridiculous. I think you saw that with the 2 wing backs just fading a little bit as the game went on. That was the reason. He'll be stronger for next season, whatever the last game or the last 4 games hold. I think he'll be a big player for us next season.
So yeah, experience. Not only that, but I mean, they've both been playing bits and pieces for the under 21, and Tyler Berry has been scoring goals. So there you go. And that is it. On that note, thank you for watching, and Goodbye.